Hi everyone, this is Jed Shlackman. This video is one where I'll be speaking about using Reiki or other forms of energy healing for animals and pets. Energy healing is something that we all have the capacity or ability to practice. We're all spiritual, energetic beings, and we have energy flowing through us, radiating or emanating from us all the time. And that energy interacts with or resonates with other people and other beings that are around us. So you may find that depending on what mood you're in, animals might respond to you in different ways. So they're very naturally or intuitively, instinctively sensing your energy and reacting to it. When we practice energy healing, we're bringing ourselves into a very calm, meditative type of state, sort of this pure, open state of allowing the universal divine energy to stream through us. You could think of that energy as embodying divine power, divine love, divine wisdom, and so on. So it's a pure, powerful energy. And in general, animals tend to be open and receptive to that type of energy. So if they're in need of healing, if they're ready to receive that, they may even just come up to you without you even coming to them to provide an energy healing treatment. They'll naturally sense that you're ready to share that energy with them. Reiki or energy healing sessions for animals tend to be relatively short in time length compared to sessions for human beings. And I think of it in this way. The psyche of a human being, the mind in a sense, tends to have accumulated more stress and more debris or blockages, whereas animals overall tend to be functioning in a more simple manner. They don't have as much psychological baggage as most human beings do. So the clearing or harmonizing of their energy can unfold in a more rapid manner as a result. So they usually wouldn't require as long a session or treatment as working on a person might. Working with animals in that sense or context might be a little more similar to working with a very young child or a baby. So it's something that's very refreshing in a way to be able to share that divine spiritual energy with a being that's very open and receptive to it. One question that people often ask me is, do animals have the same energy system that human beings do, such as having the same chakras, the same energy meridians, the same energy bodies? And I would say that they are similar in some respects to human beings, but they're not exactly the same. So there can be some differences in the energy systems of animals compared to human beings. While when I'm providing an energy healing session for an animal, I'm really not thinking so much about the specific components of the energy system. It's kind of a more simple type of session where I'm just tuning in and feeling wherever the energy is needed, not necessarily thinking in terms of, is this the root chakra, or the solar plexus chakra, or the throat chakra. I'm just letting the energy flow and letting it go where it's needed. What I find with pets with animals that I might be working on is that they can kind of feel or sense how much they need, and if they feel that they've received enough or they don't want to receive any more at that particular time, they may just decide to walk away and go about the rest of their day, their routine. So they can indicate to you if they've received the complete treatment that they need for that time, and it's time to conclude that session. That happens very often. There's no minimum or maximum number of treatments that would be suitable for working on an animal. It just depends on what their needs are. If you're someone who has pets, you might practice sharing Reiki or whichever form of energy healing you practice on a regular basis with them. So having our energy field cleared and refreshed is something we can do all the time if we desire, whether we're a human being or any other type of animal. Reiki can also be used with plant life. We're working with life force energy, so any living thing could benefit from or could use having that form of energy provided for it. If you're a practitioner of Reiki or other forms of spiritual energy healing, I would encourage you to at least try out working with animals or plants to see what that experience is like if you haven't already been doing so. It's a valuable way to practice energy healing, and the more we practice, the more sensitive we become to feeling energy, to sensing differences in qualities and intensities of energy, and feeling where there's some form of stress or distortion in an energy field. So whether we're practicing with people or with pets or plants, we become more refined in our skills as we continue to practice and to let ourselves be open to sense and feel more, to kind of go deeper into those energetic layers of our being. This is something that I encourage everyone to explore. We can all benefit from becoming more aware of our own energy and sensitive and perceptive of the energy of those around us. It's a valuable skill, and of course we can use that skill for the purpose of healing. That's what Reiki is intended for, to facilitate healing. So helping ourselves and others come into greater balance and harmony in our energy fields. I hope that this brief talk has given each of you some insight into working with pets or animals and other living things if you're practicing Reiki or practicing other modalities of energy healing. For those that are interested in learning more about holistic health, about healing and spirituality, you're invited to visit my website, which is phinsights.com. That's phinsights.com. For now, I wish each of you a wonderful day. Namaste.